Alright, today we're playing Goetia. It is a point and click. I've played it before, but that was a long time ago. We are a very sweet little girl who's trying to figure out what's happened to her family's manor, because it is infested with demons. Also, we are a ghost. So, there's that. We're going to start a new game off. Is this a gravestone? I can't see myself. There's no one here. Am I... No, this isn't right. Good. It seems I can still move, in a way, and I can also see things. But I don't feel anything. Stay calm. Something's wrong. Think, Abigail. I know this tree. I'm outside the manor. I just need to think. No, this is wrong. I need to find help. Help! Father? Mother? Annie? Abigail writes down her thoughts in her journal. Let's go see what's what. Okay, I'm not reading all the journal entries because there are a lot of them. But y'all are free to pause the video and read as you like. I'll try to keep them on stream for a decent amount of time. That's strange. There's a hexagonal shape carved out of the pedestal, as if something had been taken out. I don't think I saw that before. Oh, yes, it will tell me. I intend to be using control only when I'm stuck, but it is a mechanic that the game expects you to use. Especially, you'll see that inside the house is quite cluttered. Blackwood Manor, just like in my memories. I was born and died here? I remember this window. That's where I fell. It was cold. Tab for the map. Yep, can teleport here. That's important for later. We can't go anywhere else yet. How do I get in? Going through the gate was easy, but such an obstacle? We're going through the door. Because as I've discovered, you're a ghost. Impossible! It's terrifying, but rather handy. These stairs aren't quite as impressive as I remember. They're covered in dust. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do? We're in our house. Damaged tableware. The manor seems abandoned. I don't understand. I mean, I guess this candle is lit though, so somebody must be here. Which way is which? And this light's on. There must be somebody. And this light's on. It doesn't look like any of the clocks in the manor are working, but I'm not particularly worried about that right now. Someone's drawn some symbols here. Does this have anything to do with demonology? Father's studies. I can't work out which demons these symbols represent. I really need help. Oh. going upstairs. What do we got here? Oh, there it is. Alice in Wonderland? What's this doing in Mother's library? There's a note hidden between the pages. The handwriting's rather clumsy. It doesn't look much different from mine. It must have been written by a child. Oh, sorry. I actually really like the story Alice in Wonderland. Hmm. Edward, Alexander and I sneaked into Father's laboratory, and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder. I will show you how it reveals hidden writings. Know this. You just have to pour the powder on the paper to reveal the ink. Alexander told me to keep some of it. Now we can start writing coded messages. What a good kid. C to open the codex. This is one of the features I really like about this game. Anytime you find something like a note or uh, something that you'll need later, the game saves it to the codex for you. So you don't have to keep going back and forth and back and forth and so on. Um, there are some exceptions to this, but I don't think they're too terrible. What do we got here? Questionable. We got weird notes. Okay, moving on. More lights. Someone's here somewhere, right? I've never seen this dresser open. I think Father was hiding important documents inside. That makes sense. Okay, you can't open that. I mean, you are a ghost, so like I don't think you would open anything. One of Father's most disconcerting hobbies, collecting keys for which there is no keyhole. What a really good way to disguise keys. Huh. Why would anyone hide the Virgin Mary behind lock and key? I mean, your dad's studying demonology, so I should think that's why it's here. But we're gonna possess it, because I already know you can do that. We're spooky now. Moving things around. Clunk. Anyway, rule number one of this game is if you possess an object, leave it somewhere where you can see it. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Some accounting, invoices, deeds of property, and what's this? Oh no. Right. A death certificate with Father's name on it? It's impossible. I can't believe it. He was 76? But how? What happened to me? What about Mother and Annie? 1939? My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. Well, we can't go that way anyway, so. Off we go. Oh, actually, there is one thing. No, that's very yellow. One thing I wanted to check out, and that's upstairs. This is the window I could have come in. Nope, all extremely yellow. What's this? Ben-Hur, A Tale of the Christ by Lewis Wallace. Leaving a book out of its shelf isn't in Annie's habits. All right. More of that blue. What a stupid hat. I love it. Small part of grandfather's mineral collection. Your granddad collected rocks. Everything is so dilapidated. She's right. Oh, what's this? Except this is folded. Oh, these sheets have been folded neatly. Someone still cares about these things. A view of the manor in the fog. Something about this painting troubles me, and I can't tell what. Oh, but I can't tell what. Oh, oh, hey, a book. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Something's written in the margin. Property of Alexander Hodgkin. That name's new to me. Oh, shoot. Door's open. These books seem important, and they're well worn. Ah, I see. What? Oh, what a demon. I love it. Father may not have been fond of horses. This statuette is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell. Ah, that must be Alexander. I don't recognize Father's handwriting on this notebook. Oh, this is a lot. This journal is Annie's. Um, she is mostly writing about uh, demon sigils and continuing their father's research. She's trying to get knowledge out of them. Um, because she's worried about the war. The war in this case is World War II, as you might have guessed from the dates. So, what we're learning is that when they were both little, Abigail was really into this demon summoning stuff, and her dad was really happy to share it with her, but Annie was scared of it. And now here she is trying to summon up demons herself. Um, her journal shifts to having something to greet the invaders with. So, whether it's true or not, she is under the impression that England is being invaded by Nazis. Um, so she summoned up a bunch of demons. And that's the house we're in right now. That's what's going on. Just a little bit. We still don't know exactly what the demons did when they got here. I used to hide in this wardrobe. Annie never found me in here. Some small you were. I guess that makes sense. The pen is mightier than the sword, and treasures do hide in the written word. I should try to remember this. come back to that later. I'm not picking up something as small as a feather. I will drop it and bring it where I left it. Eh. Oh no. So Malthus is said to appear as a giant raven. I get the impression that that's what we've got here. Feathers? He's a good boy. Good evening, young lady. Who are you? Oh, come now, you wound me. We're already acquainted. Of course, it was some time ago, and you may not have even seen that I was there. I am one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, even if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be something of a hint. You're one of the demons that father was studying. Raven? You must be Malthus. But demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. I suppose you must be right. After all, that would be simply absurd. Not unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps? I must say, I am rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter. I'm almost flattered you recognized me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet. Not completely, at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require a favor if you were so impertinent as to summon me. But in your case, young lady, I choose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I suppose I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps? Malthus, I think you just wanted to tweet at somebody and Twitter ain't been invented yet. Sure, fine. But what are you doing here? Aha! Now that is quite an interesting question. Would that I could answer it. You mean you don't know? Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie, she called me, and we chirped for a time. But she deceived me and trapped me within these walls. All I know is that some part of me remained in in the cozy confines of hell, while the remainder, well, is the manor itself, or something like that. Like when I possess an object? It does indeed seem that the same forces are at work here. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I am doing nothing of the sort, or rather, not consciously. You see, my girl, we are both pure spirits here, and it seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you, I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only one who can free me. The sigil on the ceiling, could it be a hint? An answer? Ah, such a keen mind. If it is not the answer itself, it must be some part of it. My sigil is not complete in this form. It cannot be seen by man, much to my immense sorrow. The sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There is another sigil, in fact, that it is the opposite of this one. It represents the part of me that is trapped here, among the living. Should you manage to find and decipher it, I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed! Yes, and it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins, after all, if you'll pardon the expression. I don't have any veins at all, Guy. Whoop! Wait, you. He's disappeared. Not quite. Do keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Okay, bud. Let's see. It's 1941. Yep. Poor thing. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's about the feather. All right, I'm definitely not picking up that feather. Not yet. Okay, that's very green. Where are we in relation to everything else? Okay. Okay, there's the feather. Okay, I know where I am again now. Ooh, a dumbwaiter. Oh, to the kitchen in the basement, eh? Anything in it? Oh. Annie Hodgkin, November 1940. Annie Hodgkin. Annie Hodgkin. Annie, as a grown up. I still recognize her, though. Oh, then are these people around her her kids? The the Robert and Gabriel and Alexander and ah shoot, the other one, 1940, 14 years old. I get the impression that I'm gonna need these dates. He's 31 in 1939, 28 in 39. Oh, so Alexander isn't like a little child. Edward certainly is. In 1940, he was only 10. One of you's got to be 31. Oh, right. I think it must have been. Yeah, Robert is 14. So they're not like little children. Though, in this day and age, they should have been coming towards the end of having enough kids that maybe a couple survive and coming up on. Actually, no, you know what? The wars kind of messed people up. This is certainly children's clothing. I'm curious to know, because at about 13 or 14 is when kids in this day and age would have started wearing long pants instead of short pants and been sort of accepted as adults. The seat was, of course, father's armchair. So I'm curious to know that. The silver medallion holds the portrait of a dour looking man with sharp eyes. Neat. A ruined tower reminds me of one of the village. Wow. Let's try that again. This ruined tower reminds me of the one the villagers were talking about in the woods on the estate. Huh. What's this? There's dear Mrs. Ward, the housekeeper. And she has her keys, even in this painting. She has her keys even in death. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I want to see if the codex recorded their name. Yes, it recorded their birth dates. I am going to need those later. Yes, I will. Oh, of course I will. Alright, what have we got here? This wardrobe is not really my style. Okay. Ooh, hello. Crows. This bronze statue is superb. Is it an eagle or a falcon? Details count. She is right. Huh. The wingspan is huge, but the head looks like a falcon for sure. It's a little notebook. Yeah. Okay. Some of its pages have been torn away. Perhaps they're still around somewhere. There's no way there's nothing written in a notebook. We'll come back to that. Because we've already heard her mention invisible powder. Can I go this way? I should stay in the manor. I can't imagine who would be out wandering in the woods right now. Okay, that's fair. I thought maybe the tower was that way. Okay. Oh wait, we know there's a kitchen around here somewhere. Because there was a dumbwaiter. There it is. Down. Okay, there's a kitchen here. Oh no. Okay, Oh, it's very particular. So some games, when they give you puzzles like this, will just kind of slot things in for you. Other games, when they give you puzzles like this, need you to line it up exactly perfectly. And this one, it seems, wants perfection. Ah, put the pieces into the slot. Make the right selection. But be quick, you're racing the clock. Up goes perfection. Wow, it's really determined. Okay, I just had to fuss with it a little bit. A lot of it. Okay, that'll do. My goodness gracious. Now, what do we got here? Okay, good. If I remember correctly, this sends you through the manor looking for books or something. And if I also remember correctly, you have to put this note together in order to even start the quest. Come on. I really hope the other puzzles aren't as touchy as this one. It's been such a long time since I played this last. Like, you can see how careful I have to be. Come on. There we go. Fussing this thing into place is annoying. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Excellent. Oh, someone threw this note into the fireplace, but it didn't burn. Yes. Alright, we can go after the reward for this. Let's see. That's blank. Something's preventing me from going any further. It must have something to do with those strange metal sheets bolted to the wall. There's a combination lock on the door. Oh, if I've learned anything about combination locks. Well, let's learn. Huh. What do you want to bet that has something to do with these kids' birthdays? I would bet a lot of money this has something to do with these kids' birthdays. Um, Let me try to put them in order from like youngest to oldest, but in order of the paintings. So like Robert being the second oldest would be two. Let's see if that's what we've got here. It might, the game might tell us. No. 1342. Let's try that. No, okay. This is the reverse order. The game will probably tell us what the code is, which would make sense. But I had to try, because of course I did. Okay, back upstairs then. Let's see what else we've got lying around. Wait, oh shoot. The clue from that note was chariot, so we're going to that Ben-Hur book. The reason we're going to that Ben-Hur book instead of the horse statue is because Ben-Hur has this super famous chariot sequence. Um, Even if you've never read the book, you have seen the chariot sequence because it's like there was a film version of Ben-Hur made a long, long, long time ago. Um, and it is. Where's this? Books of botany, chemistry. Nothing I need right now. Oh, I know where we are now. It's famous. That sequence is incredible, first of all, especially for the time. It's incredible for this day and age. Who am I kidding here? Um, so you've seen dudes in old timey looking clothing racing around in chariots. That's Ben-Hur. Um, I wholeheartedly suggest looking up the Ben-Hur chariot scene because it looks really cool. Horse. All right. Yep. Word horse is circled. We know where a horse is. We've already seen it. Back we go. I think it's downstairs actually. Oh, let's open this door too while we're at it. I didn't realize there was a door there. Because I can walk through walls. There's our horse. Horse! Possessed the horse. I'll put the horse somewhere good. Will the horse fit here? Yes, good. Children, that's the funny hat man. I know this funny hat man, but let's see what. Yeah, it's true. I laughed at him on the way in here. I'm glad he stood out so well. Well, maybe it was on the way in here. Now I have to find him again, and my sense of direction is trying its best. Okay. John Falco. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, I know what this was. That was that note. Well. Oh. Oh, hold on. What's this? This box contains some kind of white powder. Oh, do you bet? I bet it's the vanishing powder that they were talking about. Wait, hold on, hold on. I have a better idea. That journal over here. Wait, there's two places with blank paper that I thought maybe. No, she doesn't seem to want to use this with that. Okay. We're possessing an item, so we can't really... Yeah, no going through the floor when we're possessing. Putting it in the elevator. Elevator down. Let's go, Abby. Here we go. Maybe it'll let me use it with this. If it's not the right powder, maybe I'll at least be able to make some nice fireworks. We will leave this on the table so that I don't forget where it is. It reads the eldest birth, in case your monitor's not big enough to see that. Wait, the eldest birth. Oh, for the combination lock. Okay. Let's see. One sec. I'm gonna scribble in chalk marker all over the glass. Okay, so let me get out the codex. The oldest one was like 31, right? Like, oh boy, there's so much codex going on here. That's Annie. I don't think Annie counts. Well, Robert's not the oldest. 31 in 1939, goodness gracious. 28, 10. Okay, so it's when you're born. Oh, so subtract 31. Okay, so 1908. Yeah? Let's open the door. Okay, door's open. Let's go. I have questions. Serious ones. With all her talk in her diary of forgive me for what I've done, I have serious questions about this situation here. I can't say I'm disappointed, but this is not what I expected. Where did those lights come from? I'm gonna go with souls. Probably. Let's see. My dear Alexander, I know you disapprove of all of this. You've made that perfectly clear these past few days. Forgive me, my dear child, but I must see this to the end. Our family has suffered too much. I hope you'll find it in you to forgive me for what I did, wherever you are now. I'm sure you are happy where you are now. Your loving mother, Annie. Oh, ma'am. That's not. That's not. I have feelings. Annie, my God. What happened here? What have you done? I don't understand all these sigils, these messages, these experiences, and this silence. I can't stand to be alone here. What happened to the Blackwoods? And why did I wake up? Where's Annie? This is a nightmare. Father? Mother? Please, I'm begging you, come back. Help me. A noise. Is someone there? I think it came from the hall. Okay, so we're going to stop there for now. When we come back, I will investigate further, take a look around, see what noise was in the hall, and I will tell you all my uh, concerns about what this woman has done, because I think I know. If you are on YouTube, like and subscribe, you know the drill. Oh, wait, of course you're on YouTube. I didn't stream this. Um, if you do want to see me stream games, head over to Twitch. I stream Splatoon, uh, Guild Wars 2, and Tears of the Kingdom. Um, yeah. Oh, right. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, all of that stuff. And I will see you next Thursday with more Goetia.